Oh my gosh. What did I do to myself? It's like playing the lava game right now. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I have been really in the mood to just declutter and organize your house lately. And with Will's big test coming up, I figured there's not a better time, and in his final days of studying, I can try and stay out of his hair. So knowing that I was going to do this, I went ahead and finally watched the new Netflix series by The Home Edit. I think it's called Get Organized by The Home Edit. Yeah, that sounds right. But I honestly fell in love. I understand why everyone is talking about it, and I may have binge watched it in 2 days. So I'm even more inspired, and I'm gonna kind of follow the same steps and process that they did during the show. And it's kind of funny because if you go back and watch my fridge and pantry organization video earlier this year, I kind of followed their steps. So that's kind of fun. But today I'm starting with our kitchen, which has just been annoying me. I haven't reorganized it since we moved in, and that's like 3 years ago. So it is time, and please brace yourself for the before. All right, so if you are new to my channel, welcome to our kitchen. We do have some Halloween stuff up at the moment. Actually, if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I hope you guys subscribe if you like this video. I have tons of fun holiday stuff coming up, but let's get to the befores. Alrighty, so this cabinet honestly used to be functional, but not anymore. We just got too much stuff. We have all of our to-go coffee cups, our mugs, and we have like our beer koozies. They're supposed to be up there, but they're kind of everywhere. And then we have a lot of bar glasses. We do like to entertain, and I just like when my margarita is in a margarita glass and my martini is in a martini glass. So definitely have a cup problem. And then over here we keep our bread, our tortillas, and then our coffee stuff, even though it's kind of overflowed to the counter since we don't have space. And then on the other side of the kitchen, guess what? More cups. We have our glass drinking cups, our plastic ones, and then up top are like little bowls and things. I just love my little bowls. I know I'm weird, but they're just cute. Tupperware. I feel like every Tupperware cabinet looks like this, and ours is worse than before because I'm trying to transition to glass food storage instead of plastic, so I need to go through all that. And then over here we have all of our plates. We're only 2 people. Why do we need that many plates and bowls? I don't know, don't ask me. And down below we have our Lazy Susan with all of our pots and pans, which has worked, but I feel like it's just getting out of hand, and we have some pots overflowing in this area. You can see them peeking out, but this is where we have like bowls and colanders and stuff like that. And then on this side, we have some more pans that just don't fit over there anymore. And then all of our appliances, waffle maker, skillets, blender. Oh look, there's another Tupperware. But yeah, it just needs a ton of work, and our drawers do too. They got out of hand, for sure. Oh, see, yep. Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed by that. Anyway. And then the only other drawer we have is this little one, and there's really no rhyme or reason in here. It's just the rest of our utensils thrown in. Hair is going up, and I'm gonna put my headphones in so I don't bug Will, and I'm gonna get going. So the home edit calls the very first step the edit. So I'm taking everything out and seeing what I actually have, deciding what to keep, and deciding what to edit out of my life. As I'm doing this, I'm actually doing step 2, which is categorize. As I'm taking everything out, I'm putting it into its own little category. Oh my gosh. What did I do to myself? All the cabinets are empty, which is great. Fresh start. But I can't lie, this is overwhelming. We just have so much stuff. Just never ending. So I feel like I did a pretty good job editing or getting rid of things. It definitely looked like a lot more when it was all spread out on the counter and not in boxes, but it's a pretty good amount. So I did buy varying sizes of bins and racks and different organizational things. Kept all the receipts just in case because I really don't know what I'm gonna use and what I'm not gonna use. Now I'm putting everything back one category at a time. And then when necessary, I do the next step, which is contain. This keeps like things together in its own spot, so even little things have a designated area. As I put everything back, I also colorize them, as close to rainbow order as possible. This might be my favorite step. It is really fun and super satisfying. So other than shipping all that stuff off to Goodwill, the kitchen is done. All right, so starting back with that first cabinet you guys saw, which was the mugs and the bar stuff. So much better. All right, so we have our margarita and martini glasses. All of our koozies are right in here. We have a ton, a lot of them are sentimental, like if we went to someone's wedding. Same with the shot glasses. We have them all in this nice little slide out, so they're not just floating around. Our shakers, wine glasses, and then just some random cups like, ooh, this one's not that random though. This is Will's from our wedding. And then in here, we just have all of the little bar stuff like a wine stopper, the pour spouts and different things, so they're not floating around. And then I mentioned before, this is where we keep our bread and tortillas, things like that. Have our little coffee station over here. There's our coffee pots here. Then we have all of our vitamins here, and then our to-go coffee and some water bottles. They're all just lined up here, and then all of the lids are here. So you can just grab and go. And then over here, this was the cup cabinet and still is, but nice and neat now. We have all of our glass cups here, and then our plastic, and it goes into our coffee mugs, and more mugs up top here. And I've always had the mugs like facing this way so I can see them, but it just makes more sense to grab it and go. So I'm gonna do that, see how it works out. This little cabinet here was the Tupperware cabinet, but now I just have my measuring cups here so I can grab and go. It's right next to the oven. And then all of my little cups, and I know you're thinking, why does this girl have so many little bowls? I use every single one, trust me. They just make me happy. Ooh. Hitting the camera. Anyway, and then up here is just, like I said, this is the random cabinet. A little berry bowl, lime squeezer, lemon juicer, taco stand, and up top are things that I don't use too often, cheese grater, my sifter, and then my little mandolin set. And then back in these cabinets are just seasonal things, like that's a little heart mold for Valentine's Day. There's my gravy boat for Thanksgiving, just little holiday things that I don't need out all the time. Our plate cabinet doesn't look too different, but I did get rid of some stuff and just made it all nice and tidy. Down here's the biggest transformation, and that is the Tupperware. I'm so excited. I've always had the Tupperware kind of stacked in one of these cupboards, but I think laid out so I can see everything is gonna just make it easier to stay organized. And I've been loving these glass containers, but I never realized that they all fit inside each other with the lid on. What? So that really helps a lot. And most of them work like that, but there are a couple over here that just didn't. So I put it in my little lid area here, and I did try out a lid organizer that I bought at Target, but just because this is a circle and I was trying to fit all squares, it did not work, so I just used the bottom of a Tupperware I was gonna throw away and lined up all of my different lids so I can grab what I need from there, grab what I need from over here, and be on my way. And then down below I have my stand mixer and all of my mixing bowls for baking. And I'm so excited to have my stand mixer over here. It's been in my pantry, taking up the bottom shelf for forever. And then over here, I have all of my glass bowls and all my bakeware. I never noticed that this pulls out. So that's really easy to get to those casserole dishes back there now. And then down below, I have my cutting boards and just some cheese plates and serving trays that I wasn't sure if I was gonna have room for. So I'm happy I found a spot, kind of a weird location for this type of stuff, but it's really the only one I have. I know a lot of people keep that type of stuff under the oven, but I have all of my sheet pans and then my glass. Okay, so now for the pans. I fit everything in this one cabinet, which is really exciting. And this is one of those pull-out shelves as well. So I have all of my pans stacked up. I can just grab and go. And then my saucepans in the back. I did go ahead and put my colanders here just because I really didn't have any other spot that worked and made sense. And down below, I have all the lids in this little rack, and it is adjustable. The first rack I tried was actually made for lids, but it didn't work. So I did like this one that I could adjust for when I need a wider spot or a slimmer spot. And in the back here are just larger pots that I don't use too often, but I want to have just in case. So last but not least, we're gonna look at the drawers, and they look so much better. I moved the silverware to the other one, all the utensils here, just so they're more spread out. And I have these clear little plastic bins to keep it all separated. These are things I don't use too often, like an ice cream scoop, a whisk. And over here are things I used, you know, daily to make dinner. And this little set of utensils with the little wooden handles, it's a little cute rainbow set. It's from Amazon. Will's mom just got it for me. And I think it makes this drawer look really cute. And then I have wine opener, a little corn on the cob holders, you know, just little things that I don't want floating around everywhere. And then scissors and lighters. And then in our old utensil drawer, like I said, is our silverware. And our old little silverware holder didn't fit in this drawer, which is really weird. But I just used these acrylic clear bins again, which is kind of nice because even if it was a bigger drawer, you can kind of customize it to what you want. And then I almost forgot to show you guys our little kitchen cart and what I put in here. I'm so excited that I could fit all of our appliances, waffle maker, griddle, blender, crock pot, and air fryer. So none of those have to be on my counter or on top of my fridge. So much nicer. I'm so happy I can finally mark this off my list. I just have to make sure I maintain it so it doesn't get, you know, crazy Tupperware land again. But I'll see you guys all tomorrow. I believe I'll be in the bedroom. So today I'm in our bedroom, which honestly doesn't need that much help, but our closet definitely does. So our closet honestly could be way worse, but I want to go through everything. I don't even know what is up here really, so definitely go through that. And then I might try and get rid of some clothes. I'm gonna have to go Marie Kondo, you know, what brings me joy. But like these 3 white dresses I haven't worn since our wedding. One was for, oh look, stuff's falling off the hanger. Go back up there. Come on. Anyway, like this one was for my bridal shower, my bachelorette, and then, what was that for? Oh, our rehearsal dinner. And I wore them on my honeymoon and everything too, but I haven't worn them since because they just seem too bridal. Plus I get stuff on anything I wear that's white, you know? So I'm gonna have to go through stuff and either sell or donate. And then I know I can fix this shoe situation. Oh my gosh, it literally looks like clothes just threw up all over our bedroom. I even brought in this table to keep Will's stuff separate. But good news is our closet is a decent size. I mean, it's not massive, but. So I'm just gonna get in there and deal with all that. Oh. So I went ahead and separated everything by different colors already, including all of my hangers so they can be separated. It's like playing the lava game right now. But everything is separated and it seems like it's worse, but you have to make a mess to make it better. Now I take each individual color category and hang them up, and then I arrange it from lightest to darkest. Will took a quick break from studying to go through all of his clothes. And then I was going to do this for him, but he decided to hang them all back up the way he wanted. Whew, all right, so that took a pretty good amount of time, honestly. See, it's dark outside, but I am super happy with the result. And honestly, I'm really proud of us. We got rid of quite a bit. This box and these 2 bags are going to Goodwill. And then this stuff back here, I'm going to attempt to sell. But this is what it looks like now. So as you guys can see, I color coded all of my shirts and this was so satisfying, I'm not gonna lie. And it really just makes sense when I'm looking for a specific color of blue. Well, here it is. I don't have to comb through all of the other shirts or dresses because that's how I used to categorize them, like all short sleeves, long sleeves, dresses, but this just makes more sense. And then right up above, I have all of my swimsuits, which, you know, I live in Florida, so that's pretty full. Over here is just some memory stuff I didn't want to get rid of. A fan, not the cutest, but functional. This is some of Will's old hockey gear that he wants to use in the future, and then some of Will's memory stuff as well. And then this is all of Will's clothes. He decided to organize them themselves. I definitely would have fixed the hanger thing like I did over here, but you know, this works for him and he knows where everything is. And I think he did a pretty good job. Down below we have some of his shoes. The rest of his shoes are in our front closet. And then we have some of my shoes. And then some more that didn't fit on the rack, just the taller heels. Honestly, I could just hang out in here for a while. That's how nice it is. But I will see you guys all when I decide to tackle something else. So we are outside working on the patio today. It's gotten kind of out of hand just because we have very limited free time these days, and the free time we do have, it has been pouring. But we're gonna get everything caught up today. And hey babe,
yeah.
How many frogs do you think we'll find?
100.
Anyway, he's being a turd. But there's normally this one little frog that hangs out in our screen and patio, which is cool with me because he eats all the bugs and whatever. But this year we've had quite a few more move in, and I think we have 4 or 5. So hopefully you find all of those frogs today and not me. We start by clearing everything out, and this is probably the dirtiest that our patio has ever been. We try and pressure wash and clean it up 2 or 3 times a year. Will gets into pressure washing the covered area while I go ahead and weed all of the rock area. And then we swap. He pressure washes the outside. And I go in and organize all of my gardening stuff behind our bar. Alright, so it's all said and done. Hopefully you can hear me because it just started raining, but I have my little gardening mat, tiki torch fluid, ping pong balls, deck of cards, things that Will would need out here all in one spot. In this I have my little plant markers, ties, and little things like that. All of my fertilizer, I just make sure that it's sealed really nicely and rolled up tight. This is a little box of gardening tools. And then this I pull out, and I actually got this not long ago at home. I don't think I've showed you guys, but I use this for my garden harvests. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen that before. And then over here, I just have all of our gardening gloves, mine and Will's. We each have a couple pairs. And then the rest of our gardening tools. And then down below on the other shelf, these are just our bird seeds and little corn on the cobs for the squirrels. And then this is random other fertilizer, my funnel, our little root grow, everything that just didn't have a place. And then I have my 2 watering cans, and behind I have our little sprayer thing, not sure what the name of that is. And then all of my plant trays all lined up there because I'm not using them at the moment, but I may want them in the future. So this all took us about 5 hours, but it was so worth it. Everything is nice and clean and put in its spot, which makes me so happy. Oh, and the frog count was 3. And of course, I found them all, but none of them jumped on me, so I can't complain about that. I'll see you guys all in the next space I choose to tackle. So this is me at 9 o'clock at night, just sitting on my bathroom floor. And yes, I have a glass of wine because I'm celebrating all the hard work I've done so far. Is it weird that I am drinking in the bathroom? Is that weird? Okay, I feel better about life. I have a lid now, so all is good in the world. But I am in our guest bathroom and I'm tackling these cabinets and drawers today. We use this bathroom more than our master just because our shower in there is like super duper tiny. I think I've talked about that before. Will can't even really fit in it. So we use this bathroom more, and then we use that for just a couple little things, which I'll go and organize in there once I'm done in here. But I will show you guys what these drawers look like now. They kind of got crazy. I photographed subscription boxes, so when there's like any lotion or scrub or something in it, I just stick it in my drawer and I'm like, oh, I'll use it eventually. Yeah, no, I don't, because I get so many, it's just not feasible. Bonnie, it's okay. It's okay, Bonnie. She's wondering why I'm locked in the bathroom, but she'll survive. I did get some of these little containers from the dollar store, and I also have some of these from Target. I don't know why I didn't just get all matching, but here we are. All right, let's get to it. Okay, so these two drawers over here are my drawers, and they are just chocked full. See, like, I'll never use this, but I don't want it to go to waste. I just have too much stuff like that in here. Just too much. Over here is just kind of like our back stock, all my hair stuff, and it's just a mess. Never really got a system down in there. Also, ignore this little paint drip. I always think it's toothpaste and it just bothers me. And then over here, this is Will's drawer. Like I said, he doesn't really use this bathroom that much. And down here is practically an empty drawer. So why do I have completely full drawers and an empty drawer? I don't know. We're gonna fix that. Like, oh my goodness. This whole section over here is just unopened stuff from subscription boxes. And I try and use it. It's crazy. And I have all my little travel bags. This is all hair clips and ties. Oh my gosh. Then this like little area of stuff I actually use. And then travel stuff, some jewelry. Has anyone stored their jewelry in like the pill containers? It actually works really good, but I'm asking for a true jewelry box for Christmas because I have more little pill boxes like this in my room. I don't know why I didn't show you guys that earlier. And then I have so much nail polish. I bet all of these are like from high school. Yes, that is seriously from high school. That's the one that changes colors in the sun. Actually really cool, but I highly doubt there's any left and that it still changes color. But I use the Color Street stuff now, so probably gonna get rid of most of these. You know, made some money while I was here, but oh my goodness. Ugh. Now I gotta figure out how to organize this monstrosity. Thank you, wine, for being my friend. Oh my gosh, I never thought I would be excited about bathroom drawers, but I am today. Oh, did you guys hear that? That's Bonnie. I'm gonna let her in. She's like so upset again. It's okay. Are you ready? Dun 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 dun. Drawer number 1. I feel like we're on a game show. Open drawer number 1. Anyway, we have all of my scrunchies, which I am very new to scrunchies, but I'm loving them. I have all of the, what are they called? Like no break ties? I don't know what you call them, but you know what I mean. Regular hair ties and little clips. And then these say Q-tips, but they're just the travel little containers I'm reusing for bobby pins and for little baby elastics. I don't use these often, but on occasion I do. Back here is just all of the randoms. My moisturizer, some makeup remover and stuff, my dry brush, and then my razor and refills. I have a little hair clip here. I don't use headbands often, but I have 2 or 3 down there. And I feel like this is really easy, grab and go. And then in drawer number 2, we have our nail polish. That's all the nail polish that I kept from that huge bag. I have my remover and then my Color Street nail stuff here. I actually just ordered some more, so there'll be more coming soon. That's just what I use nowadays. I love it. And then over here, I just have files and nail clippers. Over here, honestly, is just all my extra makeup, like eyelash curler, some lipsticks, and eyeshadow that I use on occasion. But I'm the kind of girl who all my makeup fits in here and it sits on the counter so I can grab it and bring it in the car or whatever I need. So these are just my extras. Back here, all my little travel bags, and I just went ahead and put in my travel sized shampoo and stuff in there because why not? All right, I'm so much happier with this area. In this little suitcase thing, there is all of my hairstyling tools that I don't use often, but I want to keep. And then here are the tools I use all the time, hair dryer and straightener. Then I just have some back stock of shaving cream, conditioner, my micellar water. And then back here, stuff I don't use very often, just aloe, body oil, stuff like that. Functional, and it works. And I normally have more back stock than this, but there's plenty of room to fill in, and I can also fill in this area too. So on to Will's side of the drawers, and he doesn't really have that much in this room, but he says he wanted all of his shaving stuff. So I have a trimmer here. He keeps this one in the box. And then 2 other ones with their cords down below, so they're easy to find and not floating around. And then his razor with all of his different refills, and then his shaving gel. This drawer is kind of random, but Will goes through loofahs so fast. He changes them all the time, so I just have backups for him. I have backup toothbrushes for when we want to change out, and then I also have backup hair catchers because of my super long hair. These work the best. They're called Drain Wig, but they're our favorites. We have tried so many. So now I am in our master bathroom. I'm sorry, I'm sure it's like so echoey, it's insane. But I had every intention of showing you guys the process, but I kind of just had a flow and went with it. But this is the layout in this room. This is Will's main drawer that he uses, minus his shaving stuff. So it's all of his hair products, cologne, comb. I just put all of his little stuff in this little container so it doesn't roll around. Bigger stuff on the side. Nothing should move at all. Everything has its spot. And then we also use this area as a medicine cabinet. So this drawer is just pain meds, extra Advil and stuff. I like to stock up when it's on sale. And then wrist braces, ankle braces, things like that that we've just needed in the past. And then over here is our actual medicine cabinet with our basket, cold and flu, ointments, thermometer, rubbing alcohol, hydrogen peroxide, female stuff back there. We're all adults, so you know, female stuff. Back here is our breathing treatment machine and all the refills, or the solution for it or whatever. And then Listerine just so we can grab and go when we need it. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video. I do have a couple more spaces that I wanna go through and get everything organized, but I am really happy with the amount of stuff I got done this week, and it just feels so nice to get rid of some stuff. Especially because I feel like I can go into the holidays kind of refreshed. I know spring cleaning is a thing, but I feel like you need to redo it again in the fall, honestly. So things just don't pile up and pile up. But if you guys really like this video, let me know by giving it a big thumbs up and commenting down below what you are organizing lately. And if you want to see more videos like this, I do have a brand new organizing and cleaning playlist on my channel. I'll go ahead and link it up above so you can find it super easy. I will see you guys all next week with another video. Bye!